This is not usually our bread and butter here at Ready Gunner, but I selfishly ordered one of these to see if the hype is real, and let me tell you, 12 out of 10. Doppler radar, long gone are the days of shooting through that triangle where you promise yourself you won't shoot the chronograph and then you eventually end up doing, how do I know? Because I've done it before. Pistols, rifles, air rifles, bows, suppressed, unsuppressed, doesn't really care. You just gotta kind of tell it that window of FPS that it's gotta look for and you're ready to go. It does also connect to the phone through an app. We're gonna just try this, if you can see it. Your average, your min, your max FPS, your standard deviation, you got your spread. If you put in the grain weight that you're currently shooting, it gives you a kinetic energy as well as a power factor. So if you shoot competition, that would be something that would be of interest to you. So this is made by Garmin. It's going to come with this cool little tripod. It uses a standard camera thread stud pitch. So you can mount it to your favorite tripods, any sort of shooting accessories. I've even seen guys that have Arca rails on their hunting rigs mount this to the Arca rail, pretty sweet. You can either have it as a tripod or hold it as like if you have a buddy or if you just want to hold it, I guess. You've got your buttons up here, super easy to set up. Bluetooth via your phone, so you can just download an app and it will connect to your phone. The future is now, old man. The host for testing is gonna be the CZ75 SP01 suppressor ready tactical model. We're just gonna be shooting some factory ammo that we're gonna go pluck off the shelf. We're gonna be shooting factory subs today. We're gonna make sure that that stays below that 1125 feet per second so we don't get that sonic crack. We are shooting it through a suppressor, so we're gonna wanna kinda keep that noise down. So for setup, what we're doing is we're just gonna turn it on real quick. Then when it's on, you're gonna have it tell it that you want a new session. Then when you do the new session, it's gonna have you select between rifle, pistol, bow, or air rifle. We're gonna select pistol. Then it's gonna ask for a velocity range. You've gotta tell it the range and what it needs to look for, kind of how fast. So the two ranges for pistol we have are 600 to 1700 FPS and 1700 to 5000 FPS. For handgun stuff, probably 95% of the time we're gonna do the 600 to 1700 FPS. So I have it set up with a black backlight to try to help save a little bit of battery, but you have your OK, your power, and your back button, you're up and you're down, so we're just gonna make a new session. We're doing a pistol, and then that 600 to 1700 FPS, we're gonna be shooting about 900 to 1000 FPS. So we're gonna get that going. It's gonna ask you for the weight of your projectile to get a kinetic energy value. Sure, let's try that. We're doing, I think, 147 grain, so let's do that. Super easy to just set up on the fly. This is only the second time I've ever used this. It's gonna tell you to do it 5 to 15 inches above. I just put it on this table. It's probably a solid 1.5 to 2 feet away. Super easy going. So we're loading some factory Remington subsonic suppressor oriented ammunition, 147 grain. We've got 6 rounds. We're gonna tell it okay that we know to shoot 5 to 15 inches above. Okay, she's ready to go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my phone open, so it'll be on my phone as well, and it'll be recording that data as well. All right, I had 6 shots. Let's see if it takes all of them. It's ready. We're just gonna look at the chronograph. So it found the first shot, it's analyzing it. 981, so that's right where we want to be. That's pretty average for factory ammunition. It's analyzing shot number 2. It's analyzing shot 3. Shot 4 is next. All of our data is shown to us. Pistol is clear. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna end this shooting session and it's gonna calculate all that data and then it's gonna fart it right on my phone. So I think we hit back. We're not gonna cancel the session, but we're gonna end it. We're gonna hit OK. Then it takes us back to the main menu. And if all is well, haha, there it is. So we just shot that. So again, your min, your max, your average. This one only took 3 shots out of it. We're still learning how to do this. That's your spread, your standard deviation. Anything less than 10 for your standard deviation is really, really good. Kinetic energy, power factor, and then you can even rename You can rename it, whatever you want. So again, to recap, this is the Garmin Chrono. Long gone are the days if you have to shoot through your chronograph. You can just set this up at the table. It uses Doppler radar. It's going to be the future of how we chronograph. You could even chronograph everything you shoot now, as long as you have a nice stable platform.